Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about a major leak for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, coming from a source that has leaked Final Fantasy IX, Persona 3 Remake, and has also shown proof of their information of Final Fantasy IX to the Reset Era Forum moderators, so there is a lot of credibility here. Now, before we jump into this leak, if you could do me a huge favor and show your support by hitting that like button, subscribe if you're new, and share the video if you find it informative. So the leaker is I Am a Hero 2, and they revealed that the trailer that we saw for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth only teased the smallest part of the game, as it will be a massive title that will kiss the original story complete goodbye, which is something that the trailer indeed teased, with Sephiroth suggesting that Tifa was killed during the events in Nibelheim. Additionally, Zack Fair will be playable during a big part of the game, which is something interesting considering his role in the original game was limited and was only expanded in Crisis Core, which was remade last year to provide players the means to experience the spin-off on modern gaming platforms. Speaking about the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth gameplay, I'm a Hero 2 confirmed that the game will feature big zones, but they will be smaller than those seen in the upcoming Final Fantasy XVI. Speaking further about the game, they said that the combat system is still sublime and that the game generally goes in a new direction, and the callbacks to the original won't be as meta as those in Remake. Finally, it seems like we won't have to wait a long time to play the game, as the insider revealed the game will release in January 2024. So some big stuff here. Number one, kissing the original story complete goodbye, going in a different direction. If there was any doubt about it, well, there you go. Now you have it. This is definitely, going to go in a different direction according to them. And given that they are as reliable as they are, it looks like they will definitely be going in that different direction, as I believe what they're saying. And it seems as though it's even more interesting that we're going to be playing as Zack Fair as a big part of the game, which is another interesting point. If you guys didn't know, in Final Fantasy VII, the original, you never even take control of Zack. There's a small portion of him in the game, but you've never controlled him in the game. So it seems as though, if this is true, they're going to give him a very big part and a big spotlight in Rebirth, which is going to definitely have some people feeling a type of way. Some people will be really excited about it, and some people not so much. But if this is true, it's certainly really interesting in what direction they could go in. In terms of the game itself, it says that there are going to be big zones. We didn't expect this to be an open world game. We definitely expected zones, and it looks like it's going to be big zones just like Final Fantasy XVI, but a little smaller in scale according to them. They also go on to say about how the gameplay is incredible, which is great. Sublime is the word that they used, and it seems that that has not changed, as we clearly saw in the trailer that definitely has not changed. And the callbacks to the original story won't be as meta. They'll be glaring. They'll be things you just see and know. So there's that as well. Now, it goes on to also say that the game will be coming out in January of 2024. So the first month of 2024, as far as it stands right now. So that's really interesting too. I mean, that's a lot of information being leaked out. And it goes further to get more interesting, as they deleted their Reset Era account along with their posts, which has changed everything in terms of how we view this. And a part of it is because he still works in the games industry. I imagine he's trying to protect himself, being that he's leaked a lot of information. So it's quite interesting to see where this has gone. I definitely think there's a lot of info here, a lot to consider, a lot to talk about. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you make of all this, and if you believe that this is the case. As always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you didn't enjoy the video, hit the dislike button. Share the video if you found it informative, and subscribe if you're new. You can also follow me on Twitter. Link will be in the description. I thank you all for watching. Talk to you on the next one. Take care.